Welcome back to Loveland Report, Loner Ranger Show. I am Cleve Loveland alongside Bruce Woodburn, the Loner Ranger.
That's me.
Happy New Year. Got some listings for you this week. I want to talk about this and we'll dive back into some numbers. I've got a great one here, Bruce. Mount Dora. It's actually Orange County side. There's one little street, Sadler Road, that runs between the two counties. This house is in Greater Country Estates. They call it Greater Country Estates because it was built by Greater Homes, but also because it is a greater size lot, 1 acre.
And Greater Homes was a wonderful builder back in the 70s and 80s.
I think Meritage bought them out eventually, so I can't remember. But anyway, this house, beautiful ranch-style house on over an acre. The HOA is non-existent. I think it's like $50 optional or whatever, but $579,000. This house has fresh paint inside and out. It's a 4, 2.5, all one story.
Nice.
Enormous lot. You walk in, it's a 2-2 split. There's a little half bedroom. It's got fresh flooring. It's just in excellent condition. Granite countertops in all the bathrooms. Everything's been remodeled. $579,000, 2,400 square feet. You can barely see the back fence of the back of the lot, Bruce. I mean,
boy.
I think I got to check and see.
Is it because the lot's so
1
big,
acre,
or?
you might be able to have, you might be able to have one horse on that. I got to check. I don't think you can have. I saw some people with barns in the neighborhood.
Get a
billy goat. You might be able to do that. So we'll check, but call me if you want to take a look at that. I've got a starter home right off Orange Avenue by Lake Jessamine, 390,000, 4, 2.5, 1,800 square feet. And this house is really nice. Got a big old glass bonus room on the back of it. Like that's not included in the 1,800 square feet. Had a nice master addition on this one. So it's got 2.5 baths, spacious 4-bedroom, kitchen's been remodeled, granite countertops, big living areas, and then an inside laundry, which is unusual for this size, for this age, for this neighborhood. And then we've got a 1-car garage on it and a nice little workshop out back for $390,000.
There you go. There's your starter house right there.
And after we get out of this too, I want to talk new construction. Groveland, I've got $335,000 for 1,900 square feet. Now we're going to talk about all the builders in Groveland.
Yeah.
Most of these builders start about
getting in for 395,000. You're starting it in the 4s, I would imagine.
Almost, but they're giving 30 grand in cost. Yes. Now this owner, fans, lights, fenced in yard, sprinkler system, all these things are already in the home, and all the window blinds. About over $10,000 worth of upgrades, 1,900 square feet.
You'll pay $7,000 just for a sprinkler system now.
Just about. So all this has been done to this house. Nice 4-bedroom, 2-bath plan, single owner, very well cared for. Looks brand new still in a great little neighborhood in Groveland. Call me if you want to take a look at that. I've got Pershing Terrace, Conway, $465,000 for 2,300 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, plus a big bonus room out back. The guy used to use it as a music studio, 1-car garage. Very well maintained home, Bruce. Needs a little bit of updating, but you can move right in and unpack. Very generous lot. You got a back alleyway behind the home, which is kind of unusual. It's because the lot's so big, and it's almost a 1/4 acre. And great under air workshop out back, split plan, $465,000 for that one. And then we go down to Dundee. I travel, Bruce.
Wow, boy.
I go to South Polk County. This is a house down Main Street in Dundee. Literally, the address is 312 East Main. $320,000 for a 2,000 square foot building. Cute as a button. Used to be run as a thrift shop and a hair salon. It could be a real estate office, could be a lawyer's office, any kind of retail shop. Just a great growing opportunity for growth. If you want to open your own business and stop paying rent, or stop paying rent if you're leasing. I priced this home. I looked just a little west of this, Bruce, is Winter Haven. All the buildings this size in Winter Haven are selling for $399.
Yes.
It's a great price for 2,000 square feet of a commercial property.
Some great listings.
So call me if you want to take a look at those. 407-352-8118. Let's talk new construction for a little bit.
Sure. So we deal with builders all over the state of Florida, and a lot of those builders give clients incentives when you're using their preferred mortgage company. So we've been working with a couple of builders. One of them we like very much right now that we've been doing some business with. You want to talk a little bit about Hardizon?
Hardizon's got a lot going on. Great builder. Got about 6 communities around Central Florida. Townhomes starting in the high 200s, Bruce.
Right.
I don't see much in the 200s.
And they're nice townhomes. These are really nice.
I don't see much when I'm
with
out
garages.
Yes, with garages. And I just mostly, if I'm in the 200s, I'm selling a manufactured home.
Sure.
But so they got single family in Apopka, between Apopka and Ocoee by the new hospital.
Right.
On the shores of Lake Apopka. And that's a single family community. Beautiful homes there, starting in the 4s, going up to 3,000.
We closed a nice one in there in
3,300 square feet. They've got single family just on the edge of Mount Dora, just 5 minutes north of downtown Mount Dora. Great properties. Jerry's out there. But when you're looking new construction, some builders give 20, 30,000 for cost. Some give 5 or 10. But what you mainly need help with on new construction, you need to call me. Any new construction, any builder, is to help you figure out what's the best floor plan for me. What's the best for my family situation? What are my housing plans? What's my real estate plan for the next 10, 20 years? What kind of resale value do I want? Because sometimes the $40,000 lot premium to be on the pond or just to have the pond might be worth it, but the extra large lot, probably not.
Maybe,
So,
maybe not. And everybody's different. And that's why you go over that individually. But you know what else? And you brought something up that I think is important. A lot of people think they don't need a real estate agent if they go directly to the builder. Okay. So, first of all, I think that's a huge mistake because the builder is not going to give you a reduction of price because you don't have a realtor. They just saved the commission. Now you have no one to truly negotiate for you. You're going directly to the seller, and the seller is there to make a profit, not to negotiate a better deal for you. Now, I think it's important that you have a real estate agent to help you with that. Don't you agree with me?
yep.
Okay. So now you go in and let's just say you go to even Hardison or Trinity Family Builders that we love as well. And they say, okay, I'm going to give you $25,000 for your closing costs. Now you can use that as flex dollars. You could use it in the design center or you could use it towards closing costs.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you how to do it. Don't use it in the design center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because listen, you want all that money to go toward your closing costs because it allows you to keep your rate down and keep your costs out of pocket. If you're putting down 10% on a $500,000 house, you're putting 50 grand down. If you go to the design center and you added 50 grand to that, you only added $5,000 to your down payment versus taking $20,000 in closing costs
out of your pocket.
So you always want to utilize those closing costs to keep your cash out of pocket to a minimum.
Yep.
So Hardison Homes, great builder. Cleve and I can help you with them. They will pay your closing costs when you use a loan arranger and Cleve Loveland. Also Trinity Family Builders, great builder here in town. They are unbelievable. They'll pay up to $35,000 toward your closing costs. Just connect with Cleve. He and his team can go out and show you any builder, and they'll tell you the ones that are better than others. Because some of them you might look at and go, "Ooh, I really like that builder," and they're like, "Oh God, here we go again."
There's some that have a reputation for terrible follow up after the
fixing things
after the closing. And this is what's funny, Bruce. On new construction, I recommend a building inspection.
Yes,
I still recommend a building inspection. You can do it at a couple stages if you want, at the slab and I've seen builders pour a house garage left instead of garage right. And the buyer's like, well, wait a minute. I don't know if I want that anymore.
Right.
Whatever it might be. I've seen them hook up not spray insulation in the attic. These are just things that happen. So you always want a building inspection, even on new construction. But picking the right home and the right resale for you, you can only do that when you're buying.
Absolutely. So, listen, get yourself pre-approved, get yourself fully approved on my fast track program. My name is Bruce Woodburn. They call me the loan arranger. I'm here to help arrange a mortgage for you, your family, your friends, your children, your grandchildren, whoever needs help buying, refinancing, or pulling equity out of a home. I consider myself to be the expert in the field. It's probably one of the only things I do really, really well. I do drive a boat pretty well. I drive a car pretty well, although Cleve's car did beat me at the track last week.
We had a little grudge match.
So,
right. So you owe me two
I'm going to have to get a new car now.
Oh, yeah, Michelle will love that. No, I think you could make yours a little faster if you wanted. It was really close.
I'm the loan arranger. I help people with purchasing, refinancing, home equity, reverse mortgages, construction loans, you name it. I'm in all 50 states. I'm the largest retail lender in the entire country. Now, that gives you buying opportunity. It allows me to buy money at bigger bulk than your average bank, and definitely a better system than a mortgage broker. And I keep most of the mortgages in-house. So 90% of our mortgages we don't even sell. Isn't it horrible when you don't even know who to make your payment to? We service most of our mortgages. Everything you need in-house. I am the loan arranger. I want you to pick up the phone and call me. And if you don't need to buy or refinance, you know somebody that does. You have an employee, you have a grandchild, you have a child, you have somebody that we can help together. 2026, man, rates are coming down, insurance prices are coming down, maybe even your property taxes might be eliminated someday. Who knows how that's going to work out? But you've got somebody in your backyard that can help you with your next transaction. And you pick Cleve and I together. We are a team to contend with, and we will negotiate like crazy people so that you always get a good deal. 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. Cleve Loveland at 407-352-8118.
All right, Bruce, I want to talk to you about another problem that's still on the market, whether we got a slow market, busy market, crazy market. Of all the listings out there, all the homes for sale,
Yes.
I always say there's some homes that are on the market, but they're not in the market.
That's right.
So about over 10% of what's listed, so like 12,
Don't even sell.
1,400 homes, people give up. It's been 90 days, 66 months, whatever it is, and they just they give up. And sometimes I get people, I went to see one Saturday, they've been listed for a month. Failing health. The daughter's taking care of everything. Parents are in failing health, very, very strapped financially. Haven't taught the realtor listed them. They haven't seen or heard from them in 6 weeks. There's not even a key
wonderful.
in the lockbox. And I'm trying to help
There's
them.
not even a key in the lockbox.
Not even a key in the lockbox. And
that's somebody that doesn't want to sell the house.
Yeah. And this is typical. I have this happen 2 or 3 times a month.
A listing agent that's trying to not have somebody else sell the house so they don't have to split the commission.
They're usually sometimes at least responsive. Sometimes I see that. Like I see a house that says appointment only and it's vacant. Like, why would that be? Listing agent needs to accompany. Why would you put those roadblocks up to somebody just running by and seeing the house? Right. You want as many buyers as possible coming through, especially like in this neighborhood, there were 6 or 7 other competitors. And there's been, when I checked for them in the past 45 days since they've been listed, or 60 days, there was about 5 sales.
Sure.
And these other homes weren't really as nice as theirs, but yet they sold. And even for higher prices. So what it's telling me is lack of response. I'll list a house sometimes. I have somebody call me going, can I please get in to see that home? I've been trying to call. Nobody's been calling me back on things like that. So don't take a risk with that. Call the team that will help you. Loveland Properties, 407-352-8118.
It's interesting that we talk about that. And yes, you're in the business to capture business to help people buy homes and sell homes. But the fact of the matter is that you really do help the client. You look at it, you care about them, you're looking for ways to save them money, help them negotiate, use your strategies that you use to buy and sell houses to help people create more wealth. And I think that's what people really need to know, is that this is a business we take seriously. We're not in here playing games. We're in here to help you.
And here's the problem. Excuse me. Here's the problems I see. I have people coming to me all the time with listing contracts with penalties to fire the old agent.
Yes.
And I can't help them. I take that back. I can help them, but not.
Don't sign an agreement that you
make sure you can fire your old agent.
Contract.
I have an easy exit listing. I have an easy exit management agreement. If I do a buyer broker agreement, I've had that happen too. People are in a buyer broker agreement and they can't get the realtor just to show them homes because they're working their other job. So be very careful signing those contracts, or save yourself some time. Just call me at 407-352-8118.
Yep. Or the loan arranger at 407-352-8. What am I doing? I'm giving you your number. I swear it must be the Christmas cheer, but that's okay. You don't mind me giving out your number, do you? Fine. You can call the loan arranger at 407-250-9144 if I can get that number out correctly. And we want to wish you guys a happy new year. And it's a new year. We got a lot of positive things happening right now. But I just wanted to wish you guys all a happy new year. We got another segment to go. I want to talk a little bit more about property taxes, how to benefit, who's going to make money in this market. Because I see there's getting ready to be an opportunity and it's opening up right now.
Yep.
407-250-9144 for the loan arranger, or Cleve Loveland, the voice of real estate here in Orlando, at 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. Go nowhere. We'll be right back with more of the Loveland Report, Loan Arranger Show.